Yo, what's up, everybody? We are back. Part 2, free agency frenzy. Chiefs made a little move. Well, a big move, filling a big need. Will they be back? We are about to find out in this live stream, but first, how about those Chiefs? I had no reason to do that intro, but I just wanted to do it. I'm all amped up on Mountain Dew. The Chiefs are making moves. Let's freaking go. I just dropped a video on the newest signing and kind of talked about that a little bit. Gave some of my thoughts on, Jawaan Taylor and the Chiefs signing there. But for those of you who were with me in the last live stream, you already know. But we're back now. I just said I needed a break to make the vid, to eat, and now we're back on the Twitter prowl. How's it going? What's up, everybody? Christy, Jennifer, Wolf Boy. Yeah, lunch was good. I'm still eating it, sort of. I'm eating this bar, like a peanut butter protein bar. But I ate more earlier, so we're good. Somebody said, is he really going to be our left tackle? Possibly. Yeah. He's got a lower pressure rate than Orlando. He's given up 53 pressures in the past 2 years, and Orlando gave up 56 this past year. So those are some benefits. Now, Orlando is probably gone. I don't know if the Chiefs are 1,000% sure this is their left tackle, but I think they're pretty confident. I think they're pretty confident that it could be their left tackle moving forward. But there has been a lot of moves, and there's still moves being made. So let's go ahead and pull up Twitter. Yeah, the Bears just made a big move here. Let me see. Move this. They're going to sign Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, on a 4-year, $72 million deal with $50 million guaranteed. Huge signing for the Bears. Making some freaking moves, man. Yeah, I'm looking at that now, Leaf. I'm looking at that right now. Cole, do you think we should have spent less money? You're talking about on the tackle that we just signed? I mean, let me take you to my profile for a second here, because there's a couple. I mean, this is 60 million guaranteed. It's 4 years, 80 million, but 60 million guaranteed, and the Chiefs could move on. So it could be 3 years, 60. I don't know. I don't know what the contract exactly looks like. But I mean, Orlando's going to be wanting 20 plus million a year. And they got Jawaan Taylor, who they do believe is a better, I don't know if he'll be a better fit at left tackle. That's kind of a gamble, but he has a better pass block win rate. So his pressure rate is lower than Orlando's. And I saw somewhere, Lord help me, because I'm just searching Twitter. Hopefully nothing wild pops up while I'm live sharing my screen. Somebody recently shared about, who was it? It was Eric, the formerly of PFF guy. I don't know his last name though. I don't want to click on an ad. Either way, he's given up less pressures than Orlando. I don't know if this is smokescreen on the Chiefs saying this is our left tackle. We'll find out soon. Either way, they got a tackle. They could. I mean, they basically said, pending on the draft, where the Chiefs could find a tackle that they like at left, but they could very well not get a left tackle in the draft, and they feel comfortable with having Jawaan Taylor go to left. And, I mean, that's basically what they did, guys, with Orlando Brown Jr. when he came over from the Ravens. He never played left before. Not really. I think he filled in for half the year or something like that on the Ravens. So it's a similar move. Somebody said, but Orlando has had way more snaps, maybe, at left tackle. Well, he didn't at first. Not when he first came to Not when he first came to Kansas City. I guess it was a W. Yeah, Eric Eager. Thanks, Joshua. Thank you. Yeah, Eric Eager said. Now, I'm going to show you. Dang, how many times is this guy tweeting? I saw a tweet. Right here. Orlando Browns surrendered more pressures in 2022, 58, than Jawaan Taylor did in 2021 and 2022 combined. I'd have found that interesting. That, again, different scheme, different team. He was on the right side, not the left. But still, certainly interesting. And I'll be curious to see what the Chiefs do next. Yo, what's up, Dave? How's that jersey? Nah, Pat had a bum ankle for the entire playoff run. Veach and Reed see this guy as an improvement. I trust their knowledge and evaluation. Pat had a bum. Oh, you must be answering. Somebody's question. Yeah, we'll definitely see about Jawaan Taylor at left. I mean, I think that's their plan. I think right now they're like, hey, this guy, we believe he could play left tackle. I mean, and here's the thing. You got him next to Joe Thuney, one of the best guards in the game. And they believe he's going to... It's so interesting to me that they're doing this instead of bringing back Orlando. Meaning they're bringing in a right tackle that's never really played left tackle. He has very limited snaps at left tackle. It's almost like... I don't know, that's crazy. I mean, they're saving money, but it's almost like they did not believe in Orlando as the left tackle of the future for the Chiefs. Yeah, OZ hits. I mean, kind of sums it up here. That was an odd signing. Yeah, I think it was an odd signing. Do I like Jawaan Taylor better than Orlando? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't know a ton about Jawaan. I didn't really watch much of the Jags. Yeah, he is lower at run blocking. Wait, who? They say he's lower at run blocking, says Alex. That's because Clyde and co are nowhere near as dynamic as Pacheco. Oh, well, Jawaan Taylor had a worse run blocking grade by far in comparison to Orlando. But the Chiefs are a pass-heavy offense, so I'm not really tripping about that. I think he'll be all right. We trust in Veach. We trust in Coach Reed. Andy Heck, the O-line coach, is going to work with Jawaan. I think it'll be all right. Do I like the signing over the Chiefs? Let's say opting to stay with Orlando. I mean, I don't know if we're fully going to know until we see what Orlando Brown Jr. signs for with another team. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of money. And if the Chiefs saved $5 million plus per year, maybe that's a win. That's the question of the stream. Wolf Boy, will the Chiefs make any more moves? That's why I titled the stream whatever I titled it. Who's next? Because I'm curious. Chiefs sign a wide receiver in free agency chances now? They'll probably sign one, yeah. Is it Juju? I don't know. If it's not Juju, it's somebody. Here's something on Jawaan right now that we can look at. Obi-Wan Mahomey. He said, I think what some Chiefs fans aren't seeing is Jawaan is a much more rounded tackle. He has way less pressures than OBJ, costs 60% of what OBJ would cost, and he can play both tackle positions. Looks to me, we may draft the tackle to pair up with him because we will have to pay a ton of money to both Creed and Trey next year. I don't see us signing another big-name tackle in free agency. Rather use Prince or Niang more, setting us up well to pay our interior linemen next year. He then said, I actually like this way more than overpaying OBJ or giving up a bunch of draft capital to sign a big name. And then Ryan Tracy said something. Again, guys, I'm checking Twitter constantly to see for updates, but Jawaan Taylor tweeted out Chiefs Kingdom. I can't type because I'm trying to do it with one hand. Sort of. Gotta follow them. Let's go. Oh, I just saw... Oh, Ryan Tracy. Ryan just said something about Jawaan. Jawaan Taylor's feet are the real deal. Playing for Doug in Jacksonville confirms he understands the offense. Both those things make me pretty comfortable in his base skills. The question will always be, how comfortable is Jawaan with the move from right to left? Daniel Harms has a little bit of footage out there. Jawaan Taylor's foot and hip work in pass pro really elevates his game. Beats Parsons to the outside depth, and Parsons tries to come inside quickly. I'll go full screen. We can look at this clip. It's just one clip, but he's right here. This is against Micah Parsons, one of the best in the game. I mean, that's one rep. Okay, so we're not going to freak out over one rep, but we're learning more as we go about this guy. And I'm going to check Twitter again to see if there's any more updates. The Bears are the biggest one so far. Signing Bills star Tremaine Edmonds to a 4-year, $72 million deal. Good God almighty. Will you be happy, says Erling, if we just re-signed McColl and Juju? I'd take it. I would be surprised if they signed both. I don't think they can afford both. Would I be happy? That was your question. Yeah, I would be happy for sure. Dakota Weaver said, what are the big signings? I mean, there's been so many today. I mean, the biggest, as far as the Chiefs are concerned, would be Andrew Wiley signed a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Commanders. And then the Chiefs signed Jawaan Taylor, former right tackle of the Jags, 25 years old. They signed him to a 4-year, $80 million deal with $60 million guaranteed. And their hope, the thought process is to play him at left tackle. Wow. Prairie Girl said Aaron Rodgers is a Jet now. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
Yo, Jeremy, thanks for the 5, man. Yeah, hopefully they'll figure it out. The last thing we need is Mahomes to get injured because the O-line is trash. Well, I mean, even if he just plays right tackle, it's still an upgrade. He's an upgrade from Wiley, and they're banking on him to be an upgrade from Orlando. I don't know if he's an upgrade from Orlando on the left side. He's never played on the left side. But I think what we were getting at with even Ryan Tracy, with Dan Harms of RGR, they like his footwork, his speed. And the question is, can it translate? The Chiefs see something there. I mean, Andy Heck has probably looked at this guy. We got to trust Brett Veach a little bit there. Jalen Watson just tweeted out he's got his popcorn. No other updates just yet. What's the status on Darian Kennard? I mean, what status are you looking for? He's a developmental prospect. I think they took a swing on him as a depth for guard, but with the idea of maybe he could translate to the right tackle position. I don't think that's worked out so far. He's definitely a guard, for depth right now. I mean, like if they don't re-sign Nick Allegretti or something, maybe Kennard is a backup guard in case Trey Smith or Joe Tooney go down. Both of those guys are absolute dogs, so you don't want to see those guys go down. There's no real update on Darian Kennard at the moment. I mean, he's here for a while. Yo, Alex with the 10. Thanks, bro. Someone should sign me to a 2-year deal and pay me unlimited tacos. I think I've earned it. Kidding aside, keep up the great work, Cole. We need you this offseason big time to keep us hyped. Much love, bro. Dude, thanks so much for the 10. I would probably play in the NFL for a year for like all you can eat tacos for life. I would do it. I'd put the body on the line for all you can eat tacos. All right. Here's an answer to a question. Sorry, your dono just got cut off. Sorry, Alex, but I just read it. Thank you for the 10. Ryan says 1,000% the potential at left tackle from Taylor transitioning is better than Orlando because of his athleticism. Ryan says his athleticism makes him projectable to play the full contract. I couldn't have said that of Orlando. The right tackle to left tackle transition will be lessened by that, but it's still something to watch. It's not just, quote, flip sides. Mitch Schwartz will tell you. I still think, man, they're taking a little bit of a gamble here, but they're doing it at the cost of saving a bunch of money, and they'll have to see. Well, this could be smokescreen, man. The Chiefs could end up making a move for a left tackle and surprise everybody in the draft, and they're just saying that the plan is to play him at left tackle so other teams don't think the Chiefs are going to take a swing at a left tackle. I mean, we'll see. But, no. I dropped food. But that franchise guy, if you guys remember, he was on my live stream on Friday. We were talking draft. Remember, he said this. Marcus Whitman is his name on Twitter. But he said Jawaan Taylor is a better pass protector than Orlando Brown for cheaper. They also get a guy who isn't going to throw a fit if they ask him to play right tackle. Price either way, but no complaints. Then he said here, he tagged me and said, perfect guy for what we talked about, where the Chiefs can now, they don't have to worry about right or left tackle in the draft. They can just take the best guy and figure out who fits where later. So, certainly interesting. Colby out there like the Michigan Cowboy. Hey, man, I'll do whatever. Why didn't we use the franchise tag on anyone? Well, since they decided to go a different direction than Orlando, there was no need to use a franchise tag on anyone else. It eats up your cap space like instantly. So, like, let's say they were like, oh, let's franchise tag Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, you have to pay that man the average of the top 5 paid receivers in the league. And I don't think they were wanting to pay anybody else that much money and have it tied up in their cap space in real time. Because remember, they franchise tagged Orlando last year, couldn't get a deal done. $16.67 million was tied up in the Chiefs salary cap. All right, we got some notifications on Twitter. Let's see if there's anything. No, not really. Not yet. 5-second rule. Yep, you already know. You don't like the Chiefs, said Georgina? Nice. Is Tommy Townsend back? Well, they tendered Townsend. I think another team can match. What players are getting drafted to the Chiefs? I have no freaking idea. Are we signing a veteran corner with an N? I guess I wouldn't rule it out, but I don't know that the Chiefs need a veteran corner. Do you guys? I mean, you've got Snead. That's your veteran corner. Then you've got McDuffie, Jalen Watson, and Joshua Williams. Now, I think the Chiefs would draft another corner. It's not off the books to get a veteran corner for like a little bit of a cheaper deal. I don't like it. It's not impossible. I think they would go safety before corner, but dude, I ain't Brett Veach. I don't know what they got cooking. You know what I mean? I haven't said anything I missed. I saw the Jags OT and Jimmy G. No, that's it. I mean, Andrew Wiley to the Commanders. Jawaan Taylor said Chiefs Kingdom, which is cool. The Bears just made a huge signing for Tremaine Edmonds. That's the Bears linebacker, or the Bills linebacker, former Bear, former Bill. I can't talk, dude. So, yeah, I'm getting Bears and Bills mixed up interchangeably here, but that's a big loss for the Bills, a big gain for the Bears. Ryan Poles making moves in free agency. Huh. Done with that bar. Fazili said we really need a backup QB. That'll come. I agree with you. Eric says, do you think the Rams got robbed in the Jalen Ramsey trade? I mean, I'm a bit surprised they only got a third, but you got to think they picked up his contract too. It's not a cheap contract. Yeah, Mike, I don't know that they'll just keep those 3 corners. Like, I think it's a strong corner draft. I think they'll take another swing in the draft. Now, if they really like a veteran corner and they want to bring him in on a cheap, like, 1-year deal or something, I could see that happening. How will Devontae Adams fare match with Jimmy G? What's up, Alaska? I don't know, but I'm very intrigued to find out. It can't be that much different than how Carr fared with Devontae. I mean, Devontae is one of the best wide receivers in the league. I'm going to say he's probably still going to get around 1,000 yards from scrimmage. Don't you guys? Mike McGlinchey being signed to Denver is big. You think he's a top 3 right tackle, Chad? Mike McGlinchey? Let me look him up. I think I can Command F and go. I mean, on PFF, he's the 29th overall ranked tackle out of all who played 50% of snaps. He has a really good run block grade. And, I mean, honestly, a pretty decent pass block grade. Now, it's not as high. If you're looking at pass block grade, he's tied for 44th overall of all tackles. Now, take PFF for what you will. You've got to look at other stuff too. You've got to look at like his win rate, the amount of percentage of pressures allowed. Let's see. I mean, Orlando Brown Jr. allowed 58 pressures. Mike McGlinchey allowed 36. I think Jawaan Taylor, he only allowed 21. Interesting. Hey, Chad is going to try to get you to 100K by the next 2 live streams. All right, fair enough. I mean, we're getting pretty close. Just keep the ball down the field, boys. Just keep circulating the ball down the field. Oh, nice. Evan, thanks for the 2, man. In your perfect world, who do we sign? I mean, I don't know. I'm in a perfect world. The next move that I see is going to be Chris Jones extended. That's perfect. And like what I think would be great to see next, either that or a defensive end picked up in the absence of Frank Clark, in the absence of what could be Dunlap. I mean, he could come back. You never know. I would love to see something on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, there's still wide receivers we need to look at. I would love Juju back. Not sure if the Chiefs can afford him, but we are soon to find out. We're definitely soon to find out. Laramie Tunzel just liked Jawaan Taylor's tweet saying Chiefs Kingdom. I don't think the Chiefs are going to snag Jawaan Taylor and Laramie Tunzel, man. I don't see that. And I'm sure you guys don't either. I would love it. Yeah, Davenport's an option. Yeah, Davenport's an option, Jedi. I'll be surprised, K-Boogie, if they give up a second-round draft pick for D-Hop at this point. I would think they want to hold on to that and probably draft a tackle with it or use it to move up. We'll see. I could be wrong. If they use a draft pick on somebody, you think it would be for an edge? Could be for D-Hop, I guess. I'm not going to like bet my mortgage that they won't. You know what I mean? So, you never know. I just keep kind of searching Twitter, seeing if anything pops up. No way, yeah, Chad, no way Tunzel ends up in KC. He has a huge cap hit and will cost a first rounder, and Clark Hunt wants to have a first rounder since the draft is in KC. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs make a move in the first round for a tackle. Yep, Juju is another money. Yeah, says Darren. Who all did the Chiefs keep? Well, nobody really yet. I mean, are you talking about who did they keep out of all their free agents? I mean, they didn't bring anybody back yet. If I look up the Chiefs free agent tracker, they have 21 available players in free agency. I'll share this with you so you can see with me what we got going on. So they just signed Jawaan Taylor. That's the only signing that they've done so far aside from the punter, Tommy Townsend. Where's he at? He's not even on this list. They tendered Townsend, I believe. They released Frank Clark. Orlando's probably not coming to KC. I mean, that would be wild. That wouldn't make any sense if he did, I think, at this point. But you've got all these guys. They haven't brought any of these guys back. I mean, Wiley's off. He got signed to the Commanders. So you got Noddy, Dunlap, Juju. Ronald Jones is not coming back. Mike Burton. Blake Bell, we'll see. McKinnon, I hope, comes back. McColl, I don't think comes back. Dion could come back on a vet min. Juan Thornhill's probably gone. Justin Watson could be back. Colin Saunders, I'd like to see him back. Turk, I mean, it was only 24, but he's coming off of an ACL tear, and he had to get that operated on. Fortson, I would imagine he comes back. Bouchel, yes. Prince Tega Winogo, yes. Allegretti, we'll see. But that's kind of where they stand right now. Oh, Jesse Bates to the Falcons? Oh, okay. Let me go back onto Twitter. That must have just happened. Oh, dang. All right, let me share the screen. Wow, that's a huge loss for the Bengals, man. 4 years, $64.02 million for Jesse Bates, who gets $23 million in year one per source, according to Tom Pelissero. And this makes Jesse Bates the fourth highest paid safety in NFL history. That's big with the Falcons, huh? And this is why I was saying, like, hey, I would love the Chiefs to make a free agency splash for safeties. But, dude, there is no way they would pay that much for Jesse Bates, not when they have Justin Reed under contract. I mean, hey, I'm all freaking for it. Bengals losing weapons? Let's go. I like that a lot. That's a good pickup for the Falcons. Wow. The Bengals just lost all of their safeties. Isn't that insane? Yeah, they lost Von Bell as well. Yep. Mile High is always coming in here cheering on random Denver teams. Oh, I feel like he does it on purpose. It's funny at this point in time. So glad the Bengals are losing weapons, says MJ. Drew, what's up, man? Little late. We don't have a right tackle either. Wiley went to Commanders, so Jawaan might be that replacement. Yeah, it's up in the air, Drew. The Jawaan to left tackle could be smokescreen, or it could be that is the Chiefs' plan. Like, dude, they feel confident with having Andy Heck teach Orlando and work with him on transitioning from right tackle to left tackle. They feel they could probably do the same, or they might make a move in the draft. We'll definitely have to see. T. Higgins would be nice for y'all? Oh, heck yeah. Don't think it would happen, but that would be crazy. Bears fans saying their home office signed Orlando. Any truth to that? I mean, not yet. I'm on Twitter in real time with all the main insiders, and the first one, oh, this is new. Linebacker Alex Onzalone, I don't know how to say that last name, is signing a 3-year deal worth $18.75 million back to the Lions. But Jesse Bates is the big one here. There's no news yet on whoever you just asked about. There's no news on Rodgers to the Jets either. J Productions, what's up, man? Love your content. And do we still have Justin Ross? He is, he's on a reserve future deal. So right now, I believe it's not really who's on the practice squad and who's not. They just sign everybody to either reserve future deals or what have you. They can have up to 90 on the roster eventually here, and then they got to cut down before the season, and that's when you then re-sign players to the practice squad, and you have to go through all that process. But right now, he's on the team. Oh, here we go, Amani. Alex Anzalone? Oh, my gosh. Okay, thank you, man. Anzalone. There we go. That's why I need some experts in here with me when we do this stuff. I need some of y'all. I'm not even trolling. I just need like some of these other teams, because dude, I'm basically like a beat reporter for the Chiefs, man. I'm watching all Chiefs stuff all the time. So sometimes other players, if it's not like a star player, I'm like, I don't know who that is. Or I don't know how to say that name. But yeah, it's official. The Falcons are signing ex-Bengals safety Jesse Bates. He'll get a 4-year deal. And Daxton Hill is suddenly a very important figure in Cincinnati. Yep, that's facts. Mahomes is better than Brady. That was random. Brady's retired. What's up, Tommy? Yep, glad you're here and glad to do it. You say it like it is. How we trying out here? Anzalone. That man's baloney. Okay, I'm just kidding. Mahomes ain't better than Brady. Who lied to you, bro? I will tell you this. Mile high. He is at least a mile high greater than Russell Wilson. I mean, we can all agree on that. Not even in the same planet, same stratosphere. Unlimited. That man washed. What? All right. This is for the people that think $80 million is exactly what Jawaan Taylor is getting. No, we already know he's getting $60 million guaranteed for right now. Yeah, he's a better athlete than Brady. That's no doubt. But Brady's, one of the best to ever play the game. I'm back on Twitter. Nope. All right. What did you miss, said Jordan? The newest thing is Jesse Bates getting signed to the Falcons. That's the big one right now. Broncos country, Russ lied. Hey, you know what, Mile High? Since you're in here, what do you think about Stidham taking Russell Wilson's spot? Do you think the Broncos just traded the Raiders for their new starting quarterback? What do you? Just kidding, but what do you think about that? Cole, how does Taylor stack up against Wiley's stats? He better. Yeah, he's definitely better. I can even, let me do something real quick. I can show you a couple things. I have a PFF already pulled up 4 tackles, so we can look at that pretty quickly. If I can find it. Maybe I don't have it open. Where the freak is it? Either way, I can pull it up in half second. I can't believe Andrew Wiley got all that he did. I mean, I'm happy for him. 3 years, $24 million. Holy smokes. All right. Blocking grades, tackles, and I can separate it by teams. So I can click Chiefs and Jags. Let me do that, and then I'll search Twitter again. We're constantly looking for news here, news updates. So Jags, and give me the Chiefs. All right. I'm going to pull this up so you can see it. And then we'll go back to Twitter. There's no report on Juju to Minnesota. No. So if you look at the tackles and their grades, but I kind of want to go 50% of snaps. All right. Here's kind of what you're looking at. You've got Andrew Wiley and Jawaan Taylor basically played the same amount of snaps. Now, Andrew Wiley graded out better overall, But that's because look at Jawaan Taylor's run block grade. It's not good. But he's way better as a pass blocker. Okay? He's way better as a pass blocker. I mean, look at his efficiency. His efficiency here, 98.2% in pressures, like defended. And then Andrew Wiley's at a 96.1. He only gave up, talking about Jawaan Taylor, 21 pressures last season. Andrew Wiley gave up 54. I mean, that's 2.5 times more pressures. So if you're just wanting to compare those two, now if you want to compare it from he could potentially be left tackle. I mean, even Orlando, he gave up 58 pressures. Jawaan Taylor gave up 21. 2% better efficiency as far as pressures allowed. And he had the same amount of penalties as Orlando. So there you go. Let me go back to Twitter, because I feel like every time I go, I miss something. So here we go. We're going back. And nothing. No, nothing yet. But yeah, the Bengals have lost both of their starting safeties today. Jesse Bates to Atlanta and Von Bell to Carolina. So that's pretty freaking nuts. Cole, did you see we signed a tackle? Yeah, man. I already dropped the video on it. So blurry. It was clear to me. So it might be your connection, possibly. It was pretty clear on my end. I'm even going back and looking at the stream. It's pretty clear to me. Pretty clear. Dismantle the Bengals. That's kind of what's happening. Why is the waiting for another move? Oh, why is it driving you crazy? What's up, Tyler? I mean, to be honest, guys, we might not even see a move happen today. Yo, I missed a membership. Charles with the membership. Hey, let's go, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, for some reason I missed that. I think when I... Sometimes I feel like the dono sounds don't go off. Oh, I have my alert box turned off. Okay, that's fixed. We need a DT. Yeah, I would like to see a move made on the D line. Davenport to Chiefs, says Kenneth. We might get OBJ. More than likely, he gonna sign to Cowboys. Charles said I ain't that worried about it. Well, I appreciate you either way, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yo, we got Gabe Davis. I would freak out. That'd be a big one. Okay, there's some more moves here happening. Let me hide this. The Steelers are signing Pro Bowl cornerback Patrick Peterson, a perennial star headed to a historic franchise to beef up their back end. Sometimes these tweets are hilarious to me. A perennial star headed to a historic franchise. All right, thanks, man. The Giants agreed to terms with the veteran defensive tackle Raheem Nunez-Roches. Dang, he's been in the game for a bit. Juan Thornhill to the Bengals. Hey, I could actually see that. I could actually see that happening. Danny Shelton signed a futures deal, says James. Yeah, I think he was on the practice squad, right? So they signed him to a futures deal, but they've got Noddy, they've got Colin Saunders and Brandon Williams, I believe, all free agents at the moment. Seth Kaiser, well, that is an interesting twist to things, talking about the Chiefs signing Jawaan Taylor. $16 million a year for Jesse Bates. That's a big signing.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Yo, William with the membership. Let's go, man. We will draft a running back day 2. I could see that, maybe day 3. I would be pretty surprised if the Chiefs did not draft a running back at this point. Aaron Donald being traded to the Chiefs for tight end Blake Bell and a 5th-round pick confirmed. Oh, my gosh. That would be insane. That would be expensive. You'd have to pay Chris Jones $30 million a year and him. Ooh. Darth McLovin, how about the Chiefs getting the Jags guy, huh? Already forgot his name. Yeah, Jawaan Taylor. I dropped a video on it. Yeah, it was an interesting move. A bit surprising. Didn't Peterson say he wanted to join a team that can win it all? You talking about Doug Peterson about Jawaan? I don't know. I didn't hear that. But if that's the case, he believes the Chiefs can do it. Oh, let's go, Chiefs Kingdom. Perfect clarity again. Get him. Too bad football is 7 months away. Don't remind me. Yo, what's up, Verse? All right. Twitter, refresh. Give me something. Nope. How much you think Justin Watson is worth if we bring him back? Well, kind of what we have to go on really is what we brought him back for last year. Let me see if they have a projected market value on him. They don't, but if I click Justin Watson's name, he was on like a vet min. I mean, I can't see the guy going crazy. It would probably be similar. He had like a couple touchdowns and like 300 yards. Now, he played a lot of snaps. He played some special team stuff. But they could bring him back. Let's see. They had him last year for $1 million. So the cap hit was $900,000. Probably somewhere around there again. Veach made the Jawaan Taylor signing and just froze. I mean, remember guys last year, they signed Justin Reed day one. And what, is that about it for a little while? Chiefs free agency makes your anxiety go crazy every year, says Tony. 1.3 mil in your opinion, says L3. Bell. Broncos beefing up, might get third in the West next year, says Zach. I watched it, but hey, I will take him. He's pretty cool and saw that vid. Oh, cool, McLovin. Yeah. That was just like an instant reaction vid. I didn't go too deep into the stats and stuff, but wanted to get something out there quickly for you guys. I mean, I was basically streaming. It happened. I got off the stream to make that video, ate lunch, and then jumped back on to hang out. Yeah, Watson played pretty well. I wouldn't complain if the Chiefs, wanted to bring him back. I'm not sure they need to go nuts to bring him back, but yeah, Patrick Peterson's going to the Steelers. He is. Yeah, Jimmy G to the Raiders. Nick said it made his day. Yeah, he got signed to a 3-year deal. Yeah, Patrick Peterson, that was a good pickup. I'm refreshing Twitter. Give me something good. Okay, nope. Nothing. Just joined. How is it? Oh, it's going good, Kermit. Nothing's really happened. Devontae Adams trade request soon. How overrated does everyone think Sky really is? I don't know. I'll be curious to see how he does this year. I mean, I'm not I don't know that he'll come in and just be like wide receiver 2 all of a sudden, but I have high hopes that he takes a step up. I mean, the Chiefs coaching staff said they have bigger plans for him next year. I mean, same with him and Tony. So, we'll just have to see. LL, watching NFL Live on mute for updates while listening to Cole, said Mandy. Yeah, they'll get it a little bit sooner. And then they'll tweet it out. But I'm on Twitter just watching. Yep, Sky Moore still has a ceiling. This year is make or break. I think we'll get a good understanding of if Sky's going to be a valuable asset on the offense this year. I still think he has more ceiling past just this year, but we need to see that step up in year 2. Justin Jefferson to the Chiefs, never happening. Jimmy G is just bad enough where you don't worry about him at all, but good enough where he's not getting cut, says Jacob Lies. How do I know you're not lying? Just kidding. It was a play on your last name. GW with the 2. Thanks for all you do, Cole. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Perna's a Broncos fan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cole, I had us going 12-5 and not having first round bye. Are you talking last season? I had the Chiefs going 12-5 as well. Yeah. Ooh, give me something else. No. But here are some of the big deals that have just kind of happened, just so we can all stay in the loop. Here's the 5 deals. Falcons get Jesse Bates, 4 years, $64 million.
And go get it.
April with the membership. Appreciate that. Let me move this down here. Maybe that makes sense to put there. Steelers, Patrick Peterson for a couple more years, I believe, on that. Well, 2 more years on a deal. Lions re-sign linebacker Alex Anzalone. You guys were telling me how to say it earlier, and I already forgot. To a 3-year, $18.7 million deal. Browns get defensive lineman. Yeah, Okoronkwo to a 3-year, $19 million deal. And then the Giants, they get Nunez Roches. So the Browns freed up that cap space by restructuring or converting some of Deshaun Watson's contract this year. And they get a defensive lineman. Aaron said, can the Pats do something? They haven't done much. Who's going to do better? Who's going to do better, Jimmy G for the Raiders or Derek Carr for the Saints? That's a great question. I'm rooting for Carr. I really am. Darren Jones said, hey, you're back. Outstanding. Yep, I made a video, ate lunch, and we back. We back for a while here. Names Gord. Can't wait to beat up on Jimmy G twice a year. Ooh, next level said, as a Bengals fan, I'm so mad right now. Yeah, man, both of your safeties, Vaughn and Jesse Bates. Ooh, this must have been when I was eating. The Bears are securing their offensive line, signing former Titans guard Nate Davis to a 3-year deal, but it's a 3-year, $30 million. April said, Cole, what are your thoughts on getting Jawaan? Whoa, Terry with the 5 gifted? Thank you. I mean, I kind of talked about it. Already, and I dropped a video on it. It's surprising.
Let Grim be the Grim Reaper, and go get.
But the Chiefs believe in his athleticism. They're high on the guy. I mean, they made a swing on him. The goal, I think, is to have him at left tackle, but I don't know that they're hard set on that. They're going to wait for the draft to play out first. Give me a Command R. I didn't do anything. Am I just saying this right? There. The Cowboys have contacted Bobby Wagner about their interest in signing him for the second time in as many years. Seahawks interested too. Source tells me Wagner decision not imminent as both seek to determine his current value. Interesting. Arch said, I think McColl might go to Dallas, Falcons, or Panthers. What's your thoughts on the new OT? Oh, I just kind of answered that, but I also did a video on it if you want to get more in-depth thoughts. Like the one word, surprising. But I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. Yeah, Juju is a free agent. Michael, yep. Oh, they're talking about the Chiefs on the NFL channel? Nice, okay. Let me do this. I could pull up, honestly, I can pull up NFL Network. Myself, I can keep them in my ear. I got a cough. I'm going to mute this. I hate when people cough and don't mute their mic, so I always try to do that. They're already on a commercial break, so I didn't talk about the Chiefs very long. Odell or Hopkins? Can I say neither? If I had to pick between those two, I don't know, dude. I can't wait till the Chiefs make a move so we can quit answering about these guys. And it's no offense to you. It's just, I don't know that either are coming. OBJ is going to be a Chief. You have to pick one. I'd probably just pick Odell because you don't have to give up draft capital for him. How valuable do you think Diop is for the Chiefs if they decide to pull the trigger? I mean, if they pull the trigger on that, that means Juju's not coming back, I would think. What the heck is going on with my coat? My jacket? I mean, he could be a valuable asset, certainly. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not. When I say neither, I'm more like saying if the Chiefs are going to trade for a wide receiver, could they maybe, snag somebody a bit younger with some more upside? Kind of where I'm thinking. What's up, Gianna? I feel like we have solid depth in the wide receiver area. Moore is fine, but nothing crazy. If they don't bring back Juju, they need to get somebody. But I don't know who it's going to be. How about John Ross? Potential wide receiver 5? I mean, we'll see. You think John Ross III could be really good if he stays healthy? I mean, he's really fast, but he hasn't translated much in the NFL career as of yet. Wide receiver deals today so far, 0. The market is not moving, teams not budging to high valuations. That's interesting to note. 0 wide receivers have been signed today. I see you've been dodging your girl's bathroom shelf. Don't see more battle wounds. Yeah, where was it? Right there? Or right here? One of these sides. I think it was here. Yeah, I smacked that bad boy. All good now, though. Cole, it's crazy how fast your channel is growing. Been here since 20,000. Now, that was the start of the season, so it's gone pretty nuts, man. Appreciate you being here. There you go. I mean, I like that. John Ross could be as good for us as Justin Watson was. I mean, John Ross just got to stay healthy. I mean, and then Justin Watson played a lot of special teams as well. Do you hate Denver, Los Angeles, or Vegas the most? I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd probably say the Raiders. Hey, y'all, who's in that thumbnail? Oh, I put Jerick McKinnon in the thumbnail. Just saying who's next. Like, if I had to pick someone to come back soon, that's like an affordable signing. Not a huge move, but it's something I'd like to see would be running back Jerick McKinnon. Now, before that, I'd love to see Chris Jones extended, but he's not technically a free agent, so I felt weird putting him on the thumbnail. I'm only for one of these vets. Says successful. Just to have someone on the squad that is experienced to help younger guys transition. I'm down with that. Yeah, just one of them. Cole, is Patrick Peterson good? He's not bad. Yeah, he's not bad. Let's see. That's crazy. He's as old as me. So he's 31. 32, actually, maybe. 32, I think. Yeah, I mean, he did all right. I mean, he's a former first rounder. There's a small move here on Twitter. Nothing crazy. The Commanders claimed cornerback Cameron Dantzler off waivers from the Vikings. That's a huge move right there. Huge. Yeah, dang, that's old. Just for football years, yeah. Chris Jones didn't make a smart move for trying to get money because now they know he wants to be on the Chiefs and they won't pay as much. Dude, I think they have a good relationship, to be honest. I think they'll speak freely, and I think Chris Jones is going to, if he's really serious about staying a Chief, I think he'll just say, hey, look, what can we do deal-wise? Like, what can we get done? I want to stay here, but can you pay me well? But I want to stay here. And if the Chiefs say, well, we can't pay you as much as Aaron Donald, but we could pay you this, I think that's just when it's on Chris. Is he serious when he wants to? He says he does not want to play for another franchise. I took it as basically he'd rather retire than play elsewhere. So we'll see. It would be once it's in Chris Jones' court, will he take the pay cut? That's going to be the question, in my opinion. The Bucks are re-signing Jamal Dean. Okay. Out of nowhere, says Ian Rappaport, the Bucks step in and retain one of their top defenders. A major move. Okay. McKinnon is more than a running back. No, you're right. He's Mahomes' inside the pocket hitman. No, you're right. Facts. How much cap space do the Chiefs have? Well, I don't know now, since they just signed Taylor. I literally have no idea what that looks like at the moment. You think Aaron Rodgers is going to get signed today? Probably not, Eric. Chris Jones wants to be historic, clever like a fox. Who have we signed? One guy. Jawaan Taylor. That guy. Former Jag. Current Chief. This is interesting. Taylor hasn't missed a game in his 4-year NFL career, played almost exclusively at right tackle, though, for the Jags. Only 17 snaps at left tackle with more than 4,000 at right tackle. Very interesting. Yeah, they had $16 million, but I don't know what it's going to look like now with signing Jawaan Taylor to the 4-year, $80 million deal. I'm literally have no idea. Whoa! Devontae Adams on Instagram. If we haven't talked in the last 3 weeks, don't hit me about this. Thanks. He must be talking Jimmy G to the Raiders. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. It's good stuff right there. What's up, Fitz-Nuts? How you doing, man? They probably already extended Hines. I thought they were talking about doing that earlier. You were so bad. Why do you do this? Mainly so sensitive, frail children like you get on here and complain, man. Welcome. I hope you're going to be okay, you know. Devontae is ready for us. He mad. 16 with Franks not there? Jordan Franks? Who are you talking about? J.J. Watt retired. He did. Yeah, J.J. Watt retired. Regardless of the outcome, still contend. This doesn't even look right. Yeah, someone just shared a photo of Aaron Rodgers in a Jets uniform, and it looks pretty weird. Jamal Dean back to Tampa. Oh, yeah, Jamal Dean. 4 years, $52 million with 26 guaranteed. There you have it. This looks weird, dude. I got to get off this. Alan Lazard to the Chiefs? Nothing yet. Who do you think should be wide receiver 1 in your opinion next year? On the Chiefs? I mean, Travis Kelce probably will be as far as targets go. I know he's a tight end, but production, probably Kelce. But whoever, if it's not Juju, whoever they bring in instead of him probably will be the guy. If Kadarius Toney can stay healthy, he'll be right up in there in the mix too. You think Jamar Chase will come to the Chiefs? No. Chris Jones will re-sign with us. That's the hope. I mean, that's what he made it seem like. Yeah, love this show, says Ivan. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Cole said the thing is, Rodgers would have to change his number, as 12 is retired in the Jets organization. Oh, I don't know if dude, Rodgers might not come to the Jets because of that. He may say, unretire 12. Yeah, I was like, Jamar Chase is not getting let go. Crypto says, is Taylor going to play as left tackle? Yeah, possibly so. We need to see, I mean, per words of the insiders, the Chiefs are going to wait for the draft. Could be smokescreen, but I think they're at least planning on the idea. Yo, what's up, Dorian? How are you doing, man? We need wide receivers. Yeah, there hasn't been a wide receiver move made today. Who's this? Oh, okay. Can the Chiefs still sign big name players even after the signing? Yeah, I think if they were to sign one, I would like to see something, if they did, on the defensive line. I mean, because you've got to replace Frank Clark in some fashion. You think you'll do a podcast? I mean, I borderline do a podcast every day. I have different guests on and stuff, like once a week. It's kind of like a podcast. Borderline. But you're talking about just releasing audio? Oh, maybe. Can the Chiefs still sign? Yeah, I already read that. Let me move back down. What up? Damar's the biggest fan. What's up, dude? You would have liked Jesse Bates for that money? Woo! That's money. What do you think about Calais Campbell coming to KC? Ask Will Woods. Yeah, if the Chiefs want to make a veteran, a small veteran signing, I just wonder how much he's going to cost. He's 36, but if they like his fit, I would assume he'll be added later, not in the first wave, but you never know. Should we trade most of our picks to the Panthers for the number 1? Asked Bubba. I mean, we don't even have enough picks to be able to do that. We'd have to it would be insane. You want to go take a left tackle? All right, let's go. Love your videos, says Catherine. Appreciate you. Glad you're here. Have you ever met any of the Chiefs players? Asked Alfonso. Like nobody current. Not really. I don't leave my house. So, no, not really. I mean, I know Dane and Hughes, go to the same church that he does. I met Chiefs more in the past, like went to signings and stuff like that. Bless you, Raiders, for signing Jimmy G. You'd rather have Thielen than D-Hop or Juju? I mean, that's like a one-year guy that could come in. I don't mind that. I mean, he's 32, but he hasn't really slowed down in his production, so. Yo, Brand's in here. What's up, Brand? Staying at home. Pog, says Tommy the Fox. Yeah, I mean, I just work from home, so I don't really leave. Karlaftis had more sacks than Clark. You think we would just roll with him as a starter? Yeah. He very well could be one of the 2 starters next year, but you've got Turk Wharton, but he's injured. You've got more than that. But I still think the Chiefs need to bring somebody in. It may not be as crazy of a signing as we think. We might be like, oh, okay. There's also Dunlap that's a free agent too. So that's another guy. That's Frank Clark. That's Dunlap. They're going to have to replace one or both in some form. I would think so. Don't you guys? Let's go. Didn't realize you're back on. Yeah, I've been on since... When did I get on? 3? Have I been on for an hour? I don't know. Time flies. Cole for president? No. Greek Freak definitely starting next year. Yeah, I would think so. Cole, if you could play a season in the NFL. Oh, man. Wide receiver? Or like a defensive back? I mean, right now, bro, give me long snapper. That's it. Favorite MLB team? Oh, the Royals. You love Dunlap. His length and experience made him valuable. Yeah, he was a great rotational veteran piece. I loved it and would love to have him back, honestly. That's up to Dunlap. Does he want to retire? He played for 13 years and won a ring. We're going to draft an edge rusher, if anything. Yeah, Dub, I think we would do both. I would expect no matter what we do in free agency that the Chiefs still draft an edge rusher for sure. Cole Beasley? No. What wide receiver you think we need to sign? I mean, I like Juju, but I don't know that we can afford him. I keep checking Twitter. It's slowing down. Yep. Commanders claimed Cameron Dantzler off waivers. I saw that. I've seen some posts about Townsend. Is he going to stay with the team? Yeah, so what the Chiefs did with Tommy Townsend is they tendered him. He's a restricted free agent, so they tendered him, and what that means is they have tendered him at the lowest level, which means the team will have the right to match any offer Townsend gets from another team, but will not get any compensation if he were to leave. So no like compensatory pick, I don't think, or anything like that. So that's what they did with Townsend. Twitter? You got something? Oh! 49ers reached agreement on a one-year deal with former Panthers QB Sam, the greatest quarterback I've ever laid eyes on, Darnold. One-year deal with the Niners as Jimmy G goes to the Raiders. There you go. Yep. All right. Sam Darnold to the Niners to back up whoever is not injured. You know, is that Trey Lance? Maybe. Is that Brock Purdy? Maybe. What do you think about the Falcons? I mean, they got a good safety. And Jesse Bates. Doesn't make sense to trade for D-Hop in his contract rather than re-sign Juju for market value. I don't think Juju, if his market value is like 14, 15 million a year, I don't think the Chiefs are gonna re-sign Juju for that much money. So we'll just see, man. I don't know what Veach and company's plan is in regards to their draft capital, what they want to do in the draft this year. They may really want that second round pick. Now, if the Texans, no, it's not with the Texans anymore. If the Cardinals would give up D-Hop for like a third round, fourth round pick, and then D-Hop's willing to work out his contract with the Chiefs, I mean, that's like another story. But we'll just have to see, man. How's your day going? It's going good, man. Free agency has started. Yeah, like the negotiation window has opened. Yep. Should we get Davenport? I mean, he's the number one free agent at the edge position, defensive end. So is it possible? Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have to sign him to like a big deal. Yeah. Chiefs would have to sign him to a pretty big deal. Let me check Twitter again. Somebody said, how do you feel about Darius Slayton? I mean, he's kind of come up in Chiefs talk. He had, 700-ish yards and a couple TDs in 2022. I mean, he's only 26, 6'1", 195 pounds. I don't know if he's a Juju replacement. You know what I mean? I don't mind the guy. What happened to McKinnon? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. What do you think about extending Snead? I mean, I like it. He still has 1 year left on his rookie deal, so the Chiefs don't have to do anything. They don't have to do anything at all. Who replaces Thornhill? Asked Chad. Probably Brian Cook. I mean, that's my best guess. Going back to Twitter. Microphone just tweeted out, if Aaron Rodgers stays with the Green Bay Packers, I'll give a follower who likes and retweets this $120. Okay. Liked and retweeted. I'll take $120 if he stays. D-Hop contract, $17 million. I think it's $19 million in 23, Steve, and $14 in next year. Yeah. It's like $34 million. But he made it sound like he was willing to work his current deal out with another team that's interested in him. If he wants to come and chase a ring, another one. I think he has one, right? Maybe he has none. Yeah, he didn't have a ring. Yeah, so if he wants to come win a game, the big game rather, with the Chiefs, I mean, he might do it. Who did we not sign? I mean, like everybody. We've only signed one person so far. Oh, somebody shared a tweet. Nah. People are reading into Laramie Tunzel liking Jawaan Taylor's tweet saying Chiefs Kingdom. Nah, I don't know if there's anything really to that. Did we re-sign Hardman? No. We've only signed one person. Just Jawaan Taylor at the tackle spot. But that's it so far. And we've tendered Tommy Townsend. Is Thornhill gone? No, I mean, he's a free agent. He hasn't signed with anybody yet. You get all your information from Microphone? Nice. Yeah, he runs a really good channel. I like his stuff. Sign a tackle. That's it. Do you think we overpaid for Taylor? I mean, it seemed like a reasonable contract. I mean, with the way that the market continues to climb, the Chiefs have to spend money somewhere. NFL Wire graded the trade or the signing as a B. A B. It feels like this move might be more of an incomplete grade for Kansas City right now. But you basically have to wait to see what the Chiefs do, man. You have to see if they make another move in free agency. Are they going to do something through the draft? No new updates yet on Twitter. Oh, actually, I lied. It's not crazy news. Nothing for Chiefs. Panthers tender offer to Sam Franklin, the restricted free agent safety who emerged as a top special teams player this season. So there's that guy. And then here's this. Go like and retweet this if y'all want $120. He'll really give it away too. Any updates on the Chiefs? Not really. Is Taylor a better run blocker than O. Brown? Asked John. I mean, his PFF grade is really low. Jawaan Taylor's. He's the lowest graded tackle that started over 50% of snaps last season against the run. So the answer is no. He's definitely a better pass blocker, though. We'll see. We'll see how he fits in the Chiefs scheme, and if anybody can help him get better in that area, it's going to be Coach What the Heck, Andy Heck and company. The value of signing is a lot for a right tackle, I think, but not for left tackle. Yeah, if the hope for Jawaan Taylor is to get him over to the left side, I mean, $20 million a year for a left tackle. Why is my watch yelling at me? It's $20 million a year, 4 years, $80 million, but only $60 is guaranteed. Yeah, only $60 is guaranteed. Do we have updates? No, we do not. Any chance we draft Jalen Hyatt? Oh, I mean, there's a chance that could happen. But I would assume early the Chiefs want to draft a tackle. Not a bad investment if it works. Yeah, pass blocking is athleticism. The Jawaan changed to what? Yeah, he might be the Chiefs' left tackle. Not a single wide receiver is gone yet, says Connor. Yep. I would not be surprised if Chiefs snag a good wide receiver today. I mean, hey, that's kind of why we're here. We're lurking. We're looking around. Trying to see what's going on. The Chiefs should draft Anton Harrison. Yep, that's not the first time I've heard that name. What's up, Tyler? Thoughts about the receiving core and who should be added? I'm not sure the Chiefs can rely on KT. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think the Chiefs think that either, to be honest. I mean, He hasn't stayed healthy really at all. I think they're hopeful that he can stay healthy. But yeah, I mean, the only guys returning you have really Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, and MVS. Now you've got the J. Ross squared, the J. Ross brothers, John Ross, Justin Ross as potentials, but I would not bank on them as, highly productive starting caliber players. Like it's a lock that could happen. So yeah, they definitely need to bring somebody else in. I don't know who that is. There's a few free agent options. The Chiefs could trade for somebody. They could re-sign Juju. I'm just not really sure. We've kind of off and on have talked about a few different guys. I mean, you got, Allen Lazard, Adam Thielen, trading for D-Hop's not out of the realm of possibilities, but looking at this tweet. Let me see if I can. So this is interesting. All Chiefed Up shared this about the. Well, let me check Twitter one more time. No new news. So here, look at this real quick with me. Yeah, DJ Chark, he's a free agent, I believe. There's another guy that This is Andrew Wiley, Orlando, and Jawaan Taylor's win rates in their ranks. I'm not fully understanding, because what I was reading was a little bit different than that, but pass block win rate, 9th for Andrew Wiley, 18th for Orlando, and 37th for Jawaan. What are they using? But if you look here, Orlando's given up 58 pressures to Jawaan's 21. 10 QB hits allowed by Orlando, only 1 by Jawaan. 44 hurries allowed by Orlando, only 15 by Jawaan. So, certainly interesting. Then Ron said he was top 3 in pressure allowed percentage this year compared to Wiley and OBJ, who are bottom half of the league. So, interesting. Yeah, that's I was going to say, Braden. I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, what are we reading? Yo, Mandy with the membership? Oh, let's go. Oh, Brand with the 5 gifted. Oh, I missed that.
Be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Shout out to Brand, holding it down. New news. Do we get more value out of drafting a defensive end or tackle in the second round? I think it just depends on the player. I mean, if you
when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
You draft somebody like Creed Humphrey in round 2, like they did. I mean, that's great value. But you could also grab a defensive end in the second round. Let me look at something real quick.
And go get it.
Because I don't want to misspeak. No. Yeah. I mean, maybe somebody knows, like, just from a positional value, if tackle, I mean, you need tackle and defensive end. Those are 2 of the most important positions in football outside of quarterback. Sharing the love for the unofficial start to free agency, says Brand. I'm back on Twitter looking, seeing nothing. Lazard is a dime a dozen. Do you think Allen Lazard is a good option for us? That's funny, the back-to-back comments. Lazard is a dime a dozen. I mean, Lazard would be good for depth. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. But I don't think he's like a Juju replacement by any means. Tavin, bro. Cole, me and my friend are watching your stuff, and I was saying I want to re-sign Juju. He said, let's trade for D-Hop. Sign Adam Thielen and OBJ. God bless. He wants a bunch of old men running around the field, huh? You like the Taylor pickup? Yeah, I do. I like it so far. It's creative, unexpected. I bet we use draft picks this year because where they're having it. Oh yeah, for sure. There's a little bit of info that came out on Twitter. It's nothing new, but they're breaking down Jimmy G's contract to the Raiders. AFC West news. So to summarize this one, Jimmy G gets $33.75 million fully guaranteed and an injury guarantee of $45 million. Also has $90,000 per game roster. Okay, cool. So yeah, $3 million, $67 million deal. There it is. Whoa, we just got a lot right here. Wow. Oh. The Commanders are signing Seahawks linebacker Cody Barton to a 1-year fully guaranteed deal. Okay. There's that. Bengals free agency plan to compete with the Chiefs. Do you think the Chiefs tried trading for Tunzel? I mean, it was reported, Jack. Thanks for the 2, man. I shared this earlier. It was reported by... Who reported it? Aaron Wilson. Texans Pro Bowl left tackle Laramie Tunzel has been discussed in potential trade scenario with Chiefs, according to league sources. Fluid situation on whether it happens. So yeah, they were definitely at least seeking... or testing the waters, rather, and just seeing... I'm sure Veach was calling around, seeing what he could get. Yo, Andy with the 2. Jason Kelsey coming back to play. Chiefs left tackle. Well, he's coming back, but he's definitely with the Eagles. Thanks for the 2, man. That would be crazy. You're my favorite YouTuber? Dude, thanks, bro. Glad you're here and enjoy the content. Jawaan Taylor already changed his profile on Twitter. Kansas City Chiefs offensive tackle. Ooh. We'll tweet that out. Yeah. Updated bio looking nice. I'll show you guys what it is. I mean, it just says this now. Kansas City Chiefs offensive tackle. Let's freaking go, dude. Shop for merch. Favorite thing that you have collected for the Chiefs in your room? I have a signed Tyreek Hill jersey over there, which is cool. This is a signed Tony Gonzalez jersey. Or, not a jersey, helmet. That's obviously... Oh, you can't see, dude. Hold on, sorry. Full screen. Signed Tony G helmet. It's probably like my favorite. That's pretty cool. Could you imagine how Taylor feels right now? Dude just got paid and is joining the best roster in the league. Facts, Braden. Do y'all know Jason is the 3rd highest paid player on the Eagles? What's his current contract look like? That's pretty crazy. A little bit of info on Broncos here. New Broncos QB Jarrett Stidham getting a 2-year, $10 million deal worth a $2 million bonus. Okay, cool. $1 million of his money for 2024 is fully guaranteed. Okay. Nice, Albert Breer. Getting some nice little breakdowns. Cole, you going to have any draft weekend events since it's in KC? Yes. Well, Wednesday night, we're doing a draft event. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, if you go to register.hbtchiefs.com, it's in my bio, or one of the mods could hit !register. But I am doing a draft event. It's at Boulevard Brewery. So it's at Boulevard, rented out the rec deck. And in this price, you get free entry to door prizes, free buffet barbecue dinner, free Boulevard on tap. And it's just a hangout for the community. There's only 40-ish tickets left. So make sure to grab it. It says $60.64 here, so it's a $50 ticket plus the fees and taxes. That's the total. But yeah, man, we rented it out, did it big, and we're really excited about it. So I can't wait to see you guys there for those of you who can make it. And we're going to give away some tickets too here on an upcoming members only stream. All right, back to Twitter. What do we got? Give me something. Nothing? All right, cool. The Buffalo Bills window has closed. When did Wiley sign with the Commanders? Or wait, did he? Yeah, he signed with the Commanders $3 million 24 or 3 years, $24 million. Yep. He signed with the Commanders shortly before the Chiefs publicly signed Jawaan Taylor. I mean, all these deals are like in place, and the NFL like staggers it on purpose. Not every deal is in place, but I'm just saying like half of these deals for today, they were all in place already. The NFL is probably like, all right, we're going to announce this one at this time. We're going to announce this one at this time. Have the Chiefs tweeted anything publicly about Jawaan Taylor yet? Did they say anything? Nope. Interesting. Jawaan wearing a priest collar in his Twitter pic? I don't know. Is he? I didn't even pay attention. Actually, he might be. Is he Catholic or is that fashion? You're not counting Buffalo out yet? Nah, man, they're always in the mix. Yeah, I'm happy for Wiley as well. I mean, that's a lot of money for him. You think that D-Hop's going to be on the Chiefs? Dude, I have no idea. Zero clue. They need to make up for all these Chiefs players going to the Commanders? Well, it's just one, right? Wiley. That's it. Or did I miss something? I don't think so. Show your Chiefs room? I mean, this is pretty much it. Can we see a room in a video? I mean, sometimes you can connect your phone. I can sometimes connect my phone to to here, but I don't know how to do it. How do I do it? Oh. Whoa. I don't know how to do it. Ooh, add network camera? No, that's not it. I'm not that cool, guys. Kemp. Oh yeah, the Kemp went to the Commanders? Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, and also Alex Smith. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Give the Commanders one more player for Scary Terry. Hey, wouldn't turn that down. That's a move I would love. 3 more years. Tony, he's got 2 more on his rookie deal, plus a 5th-year option if the Chiefs want to pick that up. Cousins said, I'm excited for this year. Got a long ways to go, but I'm excited too. Defense next move. Thoughts, says Chad. I mean, probably D-line. That's where I would go. Or where I think they would go. What is your favorite NFL team? What do you think? What do you think, man? Take a guess. I'll let you know if you're wrong. Signing Hardman to an 8-year. No, 8 mil, 8-year. Dude, 8 years, $1 million. What a freaking steal. No, 1 million. I can't talk, dude. 1 year, $8 million. I think he wants a multi-year deal, and I think he'll probably get offered a multi-year deal by another team. It would be cool to have the Kelsey brothers in KC. Yeah, facts. Chiefs trade Mahomes to the Commanders for Sam Howell. Yeah, then Larry Johnson. Dang. That's a throwback. The grass is never greener on the other side. Ever, D-Man. Pay Chris Jones. Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm on that same wagon as you, man. News is definitely slowed down. When does news officially stop for the day? Can they keep going? Hardman will get a deal because wide receiver market's very thin this year. House tour in a video. That's a good idea. Baseball. Hope Chiefs find a sucker to give a 7th rounder for CEH, says Kevin. Wonder if Jones could take a pay cut or money up front to better the cap. I think an extension will help. I would think he takes a pay cut if he's serious about wanting to stay in Kansas City for the rest of his career. I mean, that's what he said. He said, I don't want to play for any other franchise. He actually said, I won't play for another franchise. Obviously, it'll never happen. Yeah, I have no idea what a Mahomes trade would look like because it would never happen. It would be a lot of picks. Lots of opinions on if the 2-year rental for Orlando was worth it. Thoughts on what we paid and what we got out of it. Well, we got a ring. Probably worth it. I saw somewhere when you looked at the actual value of what was traded, it was like a top 50 pick. And then you got, a 2-year rental out of the guy and a Super Bowl ring. I think it's fine. I think they were hoping for something a little bit longer term than that, but Orlando and them could not come to an agreement. Oh, where's that one guy that said Orlando's going to be a Chief? Remember that guy we were talking about earlier? Where is that guy? Oh, he says, I think Veach knows how to count. Nice one, Soup 8. Nice one. Thoughts on Jet McKinnon's next move? I mean, I hope it's in Kansas City. I know he's probably going to want a little bit more money than a vet min deal, but I would think the Chiefs would pay it. Maybe not too much more. Yeah, Soup 8. I just retweeted him. Calais Campbell? If the Chiefs want to kick the tires on that, cool. Be just like a 1-year deal or something. The guy's 36. Still got some gas in the tank, but wouldn't be a crazy... I don't think it'd be a crazy move that they would do right now. I think they wait on that one. What? Jamal Charles reunion. You like baseball? No, not really. What pick do the Chiefs trade to move around? I could use any. They got a 1, a 2, a 3. I think a 4, a couple 6. A couple 6s, a couple 7s. Let's sign Sue. Just have the 35 plus guys out there hanging out. Tony, stay healthy and more, please. You met LeBron James when he came to Denver? Oh, nice, dude. Was Kadarius a large advocate for Jawaan? Both played at Florida? I haven't heard anything, but wouldn't be surprised if he liked the idea, for sure. We got time with McKinnon and Juju. Let's focus on defensive tackle. Yeah, I mean, defensive tackle or edge. Yeah, both are needs. For defensive tackle, extend Chris Jones first. Let's do that. Need to pay Thornhill and Snead. Well, Snead's still under contract till next year, but if the Chiefs want to extend him now, could be a good thing. Do you watch basketball? No. I don't watch any. I watch football. That's it. Some UFC. I was in Taekwondo for 10 years, so I love the art of fighting, but during football season, I don't watch much UFC. Do you want to have him as your left tackle? Says PJ. Clever. You clever man. I'm checking Twitter again for something, but there's nothing. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Cole, I get to meet Christian Okoye this Saturday. Oh, that's fire. Dope. You have to do this live stream for at least 2 days. I mean, if you guys want me to go live in the morning again, I can. I'm not opposed to it. It's not like the frenzy. I mean, stuff will keep happening during the off season, but a lot of the crazy stuff, it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're on board with re-signing McKinnon. How could you not love the Pacheco-McKinnon combo this year? Yeah, it was freaking fantastic. Yeah, Kevin. I saw that Deshaun Watson restructured his contract. Yeah. The cap hits for the next 3 years are insane. I mean, I'd go with Usman. I know. I mean, that's who I would ride with. I know he just lost, but roll with him. Will you be live during the draft? Yeah. Yes, sir, Zach. We will definitely be live during the draft. 1,000%. We could trade for Laramie Tunzel instead of Orlando Brown and restructure his contract. I mean, now that they signed Jawaan Taylor, I don't think they're making another big splash for a tackle. I think that's it. A backup QB? Yeah, I think the Chiefs will bring in one. Not sure who. Probably somebody we're not expecting. Some vet, though. What is our cap in the cap limit right now? Well, I don't know, Time Stacks, because it was at like 16 million, but then they signed Jawaan Taylor. I really don't know. I think I saw Tunzel once. Oh, to reset the left tackle market. Yeah, since we paid that much to Jawaan Taylor, why wouldn't you just? Yeah, I don't think you make the move for Jawaan Taylor if Tunzel was still in the mix. I don't think so. Huh, somebody just sent me something interesting. Let me see this. This is an article from Bleacher Report that says Laramie Tunzel trade with Texans discussed amid Jawaan Taylor contract. Yo, thanks so much for the 2, Danish. I probably butchered that, but thank you, man. The signing of Taylor doesn't preclude KC from trading for Tunzel or re-signing Brown? Where are you? I think it's. I don't know how you can make all those moves, dude. With Taylor perhaps best suited for right tackle, the Chiefs may still be open for business when it comes to finding their left tackle. I mean, I don't think so. You're telling me they're going to sign Jawaan Taylor to $80 million and then do the same and some for a left tackle? They'd go I would think if they go tackle, they go via the draft now at this point, right? I mean, geez Louise. Cole, I like our new QB to answer your question earlier. Could he start over Russell Wilson? What do you think? Yeah, I think we draft a left tackle. That makes the most sense to me. That's why in Veach we trust. Yep. It's not like we're paying it all at once. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying I would personally be surprised if they sign a huge contract like that for the right tackle and then a huge one for the left. And it's like, well, what about Chris Jones? What about DTs? What about defensive ends? Wide receiver still needs to get done. Trade Juju for a better wide receiver. Well, he's a free agent, so you can't trade him. Tom Grossi got to pull it together, wipe the tears, and go live. What's up, Nick? Why? What happened? There's a couple little updates I think that just happened on Twitter. Titans have agreed to terms with former Eagles tackle Andre Dillard. Former first rounder gets a chance to play in Tennessee. Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's really it, though. As far as new news. Juju was signed by the Vikings. I haven't seen that. There's been no wide receiver signings today so far. Do you like Slayton from the Giants? Yeah, if they want to bring him in for depth or something. We talked about him a little bit earlier. Breaking. Coulter signs a 10-year, $1 billion deal with the Chiefs. Whew. Okay, that's fine. I'm with that. A couple more details here. I mean, not really. He's just Andre Dillard's expected to sign with the Titans. Oh, well, that looks weird. Whoa, dude. All right, my bad. Yeah, then there's future contracts to worry about too. You got Bolton, you got Willie Gay, you got Creed, you got Snead, you got Trey Smith. There's a lot on the a lot going down in the next few years. Give me some. No, nothing. Here's Soup 8. What about Drew Lock as a backup? Yeah, that could be one. That could be an option depending on how much he costs. Yo, what's up, Nolan? Got to keep all them guys? Hey, find a way. The difference between KC and San Diego? Special Destroyer? Who's SD? Is the chart... Oh. You are saying San Diego. Okay. You threw me back for a throwback. San Diego Chargers. They don't know how to evaluate team talent in later rounds. Anybody can make a first-round pick, although I've seen it screwed up. No depth. Apologies if this is a repeat question. Thoughts on Justin Houston or Kareem Hunt? What's up, John? I think Justin Houston would be more likely. Huh. This is Dov Kleeman. Hold on, sorry. This is Dov Kleeman from 2 hours ago, but none of the other actual insiders have reported it yet. This guy. Wait. What is this? In the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, up only 1 point, they ran the got-to-catch-them-all play, knowing if it didn't work, Wiley would need to come out and Lucas would have to come into play on a crucial third down, needing a touchdown in the Super Bowl. If it didn't work, Lucas came in, they scored a touchdown. Talking about the Chiefs being high on Lucas Niang at right tackle. Anyway, this guy is saying Aaron Rodgers is signed to being traded to the Jets, but nobody else has said anything yet. So it's not official. Could it happen? Certainly. But it's not official. For the Chiefs' first-round pick, what position did they go for? We need to see what they do in free agency first. Probably a tackle, though. How big is the loss of Wiley? I mean, he was a serviceable tackle, but the Chiefs weren't going to sign him to 3-year, $24 million. So, I mean, Jawaan Taylor's a better tackle, but they're hoping to see this guy play left tackle, possibly. So, that'll be interesting. Look at this. Top 5 offensive tackle by pass block efficiency per PFF. This was January 3rd of this year. Look at number 5. So you got Tristan Wirfs, Lane Johnson, Laramie Tunzel, Jack Conklin, and Jawaan Taylor. Top 5? Not bad at all. Can you imagine if we traded for Max Crosby? I would actually love that. He'd be so expensive, but I would love that. Aaron Rodgers is a diva like his mom, Brett Favre. Demetrio, what's up, dude? How's it going? You love the channel? Came from Perna? Let's go, man. I'm glad you enjoy it, man, even though it's a Chiefs channel. You hope they announced the D-Hop trade? Nothing happened today so far. No wide receiver moves have been made. Bitcoin up 13% today? Why? Best pass rusher Chiefs could afford? I mean, they could probably make it work with anybody. The question is who? I mean, I think they could bring in a vet for sure. Maybe they bring in a Frank Clark replacement of some sort, but they might elect for the draft. Is Sam Darnold actually with the Niners? Yes, he signed a 1-year deal. He did. You hope Veach keeps their eye to keep this thing going for 15 more years with Mahomes. Please get Aaron Donald. Is that who AD is? Who's AD? I know ADHD. Just kidding. Bad joke. Yeah, Jimmy G to the Raiders. Chiefs could go edge heavy this year like they did with DB's last draft. I think so. Cole, your thoughts on Adam Thielen? What's up, Denny? I mean, he'd be a good guy. I'd sign to like a 1-year deal in lieu of Juju or something. Like if that didn't work out. He still is showing great production. Had like 700 and something yards this past season. That's with Justin Jefferson at wide receiver 1 over there. Andy with the 2. If Rodgers goes to the New York Giants, will they end up like Favre? I don't know. But thank you for the 2, man. You would think Rodgers wants to stay, but he might be done. Jimmy G equals a more handsome Derek Carr.
We dominate every time we touch the field, baby. We just do what we do.
Chiefs should trade for Danielle Hunter, says Chris. What if we signed Antonio Brown? No. Nicholas, anyone else scared about that bank collapse? Somebody else just mentioned it, but I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen any other news because I've been covering free agency stuff. Oh, it happened a day ago? I didn't even hear about it. So what does it mean? Chiefs kind of need a new wide receiver? Yeah, they got time. It's only day 1, man. They got plenty of time. All right, nothing new for the last 7 minutes. I just checked. Nick said, I've been got so many times today on Twitter with Elon's new stupid verification rules. Yeah, I basically just look at the insiders for the actual scoops. So Ian Rappaport, sometimes Jordan Schultz, Mike Garofalo, Tom Pelissero, Albert Breer. Like I'm just kind of looking at those guys, and if they don't report it, even Ari Murov, however you say his last name, Murov, you have drugs, says 808 Solely. Okay, nice, dude. I have beard. Doesn't mean anything at the moment. No. I smell DJ Chai in the water, says Chris Wright. What's up? The banks are collapsing? What does this mean? All right, the Chiefs need a new receiver. Well, it isn't. This is an NFL stream. I don't know anything about the bank, whatever banks were collapsing. If the Faders put in the clone of Joe Namath. Oh, where did that go? And the dead, rotting corpse of John Elway at quarterback, it'll still be the Faders, and they'd find a way to Raider it up. Yeah, Jimmy G, that's an interesting signing. Not going to lie. Please get Tunzel. You think we good at wide receiver if we re-sign Juju, says Brian? Yeah, it's certainly a possibility. I think there's new... Oh, wait. No, there's not. What about Clyde? What about him, Danielle? I mean, he could get traded, I guess. Still not ruling out that he could be veteran depth in the backfield. CEH in the third. All right, that's fine. Where do you see McCole next year? Ooh, good question, Cookup. I'm not honestly sure. There's probably a few teams interested. Actually, it's been reported that there's multiple teams interested in Mecole Hardman. Let me see if I could... who are the teams that were reported? Anybody? Have spoken with 7 teams expected to have legit interest in Chiefs free agent wide receiver Mecole Hardman. 7 teams potentially interested. Huh. Okay. Are the Chiefs not re-signing? Where did that go? Clyde and McKinnon. Well, CH is he's still on the last year of his rookie deal. Yeah, he's still on the last year of his rookie deal. But McKinnon, I don't know yet. You're enjoying the chat? Hey, let's go, man. Is Mecole worth a second? Well, what do you mean? Because he's a free agent. Mecole to Bears? Hey, that could happen. What time does free agency close today? I don't know. Don't they just keep going? Hardman to Miami? Dude, could you imagine, Troy? 7 teams are okay with that pelvis injury? Brian, that's what I don't know. That's a bit concerning to me. He did have surgery. Twitter has something. Oh. There's a couple things. It's not Chiefs, though. Let's see. You've got the Giants are bringing back running back Matt Breida on a 1-year deal. Brian Daboll had him in Buffalo, brought him to the Giants last year, keeping him for another year. Veteran depth behind Saquon. Then the deal with former Eagles tackle Andre Dillard that the Titans have agreed to is 3 years, I think. Yeah, 3 years for $29 million. So there's that. As news trickles in, we looking at it live. Josh Jacobs to the Chiefs. Now, he just got franchise tagged by the Raiders. It's legal tampering. Well, the window's open today. You can negotiate with whoever. Yeah, the new league year starts technically on the 15th, but the negotiating window has been opened. What do you think about Austin Eckler? Yeah, he's trying to seek a trade. Chiefs don't want him, and he's not going to get traded to the Chiefs anyway. If Mecole has 7 teams interested, Juju has 14. What stuff you looking at on Twitter? Mainly just the inside, like the main insiders. Oh. So Mike Garofalo, Ari Mirov, Jordan Schulte and Rappaport, Tom Pelissero, Albert Breer, those guys. Not a free agent, but do you think Justin Ross will be a factor next season? Says Abe. Maybe. Have to wait and see. He could. We'll definitely have to wait and see. Bolts fam, let's ride.
Bolt fam, let's ride.
Haven't seen that in a while. Hi, Danny. Bye, Daddy. Yeah, she went to grab laundry or something. Or something for dinner. She's cooking. We have our pantry down here, like extra food. So, if I get hungry, I don't have to go far. Just kidding. What do you see going on with our division? Well, Jimmy G is a Raider. The Broncos signed a guard and a tackle today. They also signed a backup QB today. Dude, the Broncos made a lot of moves today, honestly. Eckler is the Chargers' only reliable weapon. Probably hates Staley. Hi, bye. Cooking dinner, said Danny. Somebody said, congrats on the wife. Got a dump truck? What the frick does that mean? I've been married, we've been married 10 years, man. If the Broncos suck again, I'll laugh forever. They've definitely made a ton of moves. Yeah, that's been reported. Their wide receivers calling Mahomes, wanting to play with him. Okay. Play on the Chiefs. I'm fine with that, Dayton. Do we really need a wide receiver 1? Oh, no, I just think we need another contributor. Doesn't have to be a quote-unquote wide receiver one by any means. I mean, I wouldn't turn that down. Eagles losing another defender. Safety Marcus Epps. Another safety? No, wait. That was the Bengals. Never mind. But the Eagles lost safety Marcus Epps. He reached an agreement with the Raiders. Okay. Interesting. So the Raiders made a move. Trade for Tyreek Hill. Oh, man. Veteran safety Von Bell signing with the Panthers. Yeah, Von Bell and Jesse Bates is signing with the Falcons. Yeah, that's already happened. Corn Dog is the greatest play of all time. I love running it in Madden. KT has no ACLs. Facts. Who did the Raiders get? Oh, I just read it. What wide receiver do you think are calling Patrick? No idea. No idea. The Raiders are expected to sign former Eagles safety Marcus Epps. EPPS. McColl to Cobra Commanders. That could happen. I think the Chiefs might end up making a trade. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, especially for like an edge or a wide receiver. You've been eating corn dogs lately because of the play? That's actually hilarious. Yo, Melissa with the 20 bomb. To answer your question, there's no cutoff time today. Business can run 24 hours. Melissa, thank you for the 20. Well, we can't stream 24 hours. I would literally not make it. But I'm glad that we know the answer. 24 hours. Only stops on the 15th by 4 p.m. God bless America. All right.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Well, thanks for the 20. Holy smokes. What do you think about Eckler? A good running back. Yeah, he's a good running back. He's not a Chief. Not with that attitude? What are you talking about? You think a Clyde trade is incoming? Yeah, okay. That could be interesting. You're not getting much for him. But maybe in a package trade, perhaps? We'll do a 9 to 5 stream tomorrow. That's a long stream. Chiefs trade for Brian Burns? I mean, I guess they could. You're going to have to give up a lot for that guy. Caffeine and Colombian marching powder. You can do it, Cole. Oh my gosh. Imagine. I could see a wide receiver, not an edge, but surprisingly, possibly, Tunzel Chiefs could trade next year first in it. Dang, dude. You think they're going to make the big move that they made and then still get Tunzel? The Raiders are signing safety Marcus Epps to a 2-year, $12 million deal with nearly $8 million guaranteed. Epps, 27, started all games for Philadelphia last season. Now he cashes in. He getting that money. You think we're good at defensive back, or do we need an upgrade? Asked Brian. I think they need more, but I don't know if it'll be like a splash move in free agency. If they drafted one or two, I mean, you need a safety for sure. Maybe you draft a safety and a corner in the draft. But yeah, if Juan Thornhill walks, Brian Cook could step up in his place, but you need another. And then, I mean, I like McDuffie and Snead a lot. I like Jalen Watson. I do like Joshua Williams, but I wonder if they'll throw another corner in the mix there. Cole, how do teams just come up with insane dollars to throw around? $80 million for a Jags lineman. It's all factored in by people way smarter than me. It's a 4-year deal with $60 million guaranteed. Pats stay pat. We need Lamar at this point. You tell me Aaron to the Jets is official? You want the Patriots to get Lamar Jackson? Epps got torched by Pat in the Super Bowl. Hey, we'll take it. Just like Veach said, there can never be enough corners on a team. No, 100%. I think they need a bit more. At this point, I'm glad Bengals secondary getting worse. I mean, they definitely are out 2 of their safeties. A couple big losses. It's interesting that they couldn't get either of them. They couldn't get either of them to stay. I just kept throwing the ball to the hat man. He was always wide open, floating high above the rest of the players. Do what? Dolphins have like $1 billion in cap space. It seems like it, Chris. Update, Panthers coach Frank loves Florida QB Anthony Richardson. Oh, he could be their pick. Interesting. Cole say go to Denver? To who? Chiefs slammed their window shut? Oh, the Bengals window? So now they're all bailing? We got 4 starting O-linemen and like no wide receivers, only a couple of defensive linemen's edge. I think O-line is mostly set. Yeah, me too. I would go with D-line or wide receiver over a Tunzel move now. I mean, only makes sense. Dolphins went crazy. Yeah, they did make some moves. Thoughts on DiCaprio Boodle? I mean, he's all right depth, yeah. He's kind of been a fringe guy. He's definitely valuable on special teams. He could step in if needed. I'm not sure if he's that guy. You're surprised Eli Apple's still on the team? He's cheap. He's like cheap trash. He's not expensive. I don't think we are getting a ring hunting discount from a wide receiver. Too much money being thrown at these guys. Hope I'm wrong, says Daniel Cole. I mean, you got to pay somewhere sometimes, right? Our wide receiver's Travis Kelce. Yeah, but he's about to be 33 or 34. He can't continue to do it all by himself. You know what I mean? Definitely can't. You like that, Brent? Cheap trash. Justin with that too. It has to be painful if you're a Jets fan now. Wait, why? Oh, because like just waiting, the suspense of waiting? Isn't Fletcher Cox a free agent? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Fletcher Cox. Is he a free agent? Yes. No. Yes. Well, he signed a 1-year deal worth $14 million. Thanks for the 2, Justin. The wide receivers who are going to quote-unquote ring hunt already got their big contract. Hopkins, Thielen, etc. The young guys won't take a discount, and they shouldn't. Jody Fortson needs the playing time. Yeah, I mean he'll probably get re-signed, but I don't think he's the next. I think it's Noah Gray over Fortson as far as taking Kelce snaps, to rest the guy. Calais Campbell, that's an option. It's a veteran guy. 49ers trying to see what they have in their QBs with Darnold. Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be Trey Lance or Brock Purdy for sure. I keep looking over here at Twitter to see if there's any updates. That's what I keep glancing over at, but nothing right now. Bengals can't afford Joey B. $50 million, 2 elite wide receivers, $25 million, then re-sign their top DBs. Yeah, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. I mean, they all got to get paid here sometime. QB2. Some veteran QB, yeah. I mean, and then Bouchel's going to fight for a chance at the roster too. Patrick Peterson said he wants to wear a 7 jersey. Is that good? I don't know. Why is that bad? Where do y'all think Juan Thornhill lands? I mean, they have no safeties, so they could go after Juan. Yo, Justin with the 5. To answer your last question, yes, if you're the Jets, you can't really make any big, free agent draft moves until you get the QB situation figured out. Yeah, that's 100% truth. Yeah, good point. Yeah, thanks for the 5, man. Alex with the 2. What's your favorite defensive end draft target for the Chiefs? Honestly, man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a draft wizard, draft buff. I mean, KCSN, RGR, those guys will be able to kind of let you know. I will say this, I did a live stream on Friday with that franchise guy, and we talked all things draft, and he went over some defensive ends that he liked. But honestly, we talked about so much, I don't even remember who he said off the top of my head. But thanks for the 2, brother. Yeah, Jason re-signed with the Eagles, James. He did. Raptor said we can't get him. Bills 0-4. Yeah, rough. 4 years in a row, 4 L's. That's tough, man. Bengals have 2 decent edge rushers they have to pay. They've got all those receivers. They got Joe Burrow. Yep. Chris Wright with the 5 gifted. Yo, let's go, man. Thanks for the 5 gifted, Chris. Broncos reached agreement with former Jags tight end Chris Manhertz, per source. That just happened 17 seconds ago. How's that for breaking news? Dang, and Dan tagged me pretty fast. All right. The Broncos have gone crazy. They've made so many moves today. My gosh.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Mile High said, bruh. Walmart working it. Is it worth it? I know, but you said yikes.
And when it's
What's
grim, be the
bad
Grim
about
Reaper.
7? What am I missing?
Go get it.
Manhertz, elite last name. You like that? Jimmy G Raiders. We might play Jimmy twice a year.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
We're definitely playing him twice a
Go
year.
get it.
Unless you're saying he could potentially not be the starter. Then okay, fair enough. But he probably will be. Especially considering they just, the Broncos just signed their backup Stidham. Patriots, do something, anything. Where did Jawaan Taylor come from? The Jags. Yeah. The Jaguars. Jaguarnians. The Broncos did something irrelevant? I guess. Texting my wife asking when's dinner because I don't want to miss that with the fam. Yeah, the Broncos signed Stidham. They signed a guard. They signed a tackle. They made a bunch of moves today. Oh, he meant Jimmy G will be hurt? Okay, that makes... Okay, yeah. Who would you rather face twice a year, Carr or Jimmy G? I mean, that's like... You seen the meme with Spider-Man dressed up as Spider-Man pointing at each other? I mean, they're literally the same guy. Talk about Okonkwo. I mean, he got signed earlier. What do you want? He got signed, where did he go? There's been so many moves. Yeah, no, I was looking, Twitter's going kind of nuts, so I was looking at any more new signings, but it's like a bunch of retweets from the insiders. Jimmy G isn't mid? Or is mid? Did we sign Juju back? Not yet. No receivers have been signed today. So sad that Wiley and Orlando are gone. Yeah, they're gone. It's clear Sean Payton is trying to get Russell a run game. Yeah, they made a bunch of moves today. Did someone get signed by did McKinnon get signed? No, not that I saw. Kirian, how about those Chiefs? Let's go, dude. Is Orlando on the team? No, he's a free agent. Yeah, you just said that, man. But what do you want me to say? He was a good pickup. But I don't really think too much of the Browns. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to... Okay, found it. Thank you. Took me a second. 3-year, $19 million. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't really think highly of the Browns, just to be honest with you. I think they are kind of a trash organization for signing Massage Watson, man. But wish you all the best, though. 7 was important because, oh, Big Ben's. Oh, are they not going to retire number 7, bro? Duh. No wonder why you said yikes. How many compensation picks did we get from the draft? 2. Well, we got 3, but had to give 1 to the Giants.
You gotta fight!
Logan with the 2 need a new mini Jimmy to replace Baby Carr. Yeah, we're going to have to replace this, guys. No more of this. It's over. What was the comp for Aaron Rodgers? He hasn't been traded yet. Yeah. He has not been traded yet. Now, there's another update. Nope. There's been a rule proposal change, though. The Eagles also submitted a proposal to adopt the XFL-style onside kick substitute, permitting a team to maintain possession of the ball after a score by substituting one offensive play, 4th and 20, from the kicking team's 20-yard line for an onside kickoff attempt. Please, God, no. Because the Chiefs on 3rd and long are scary enough, I don't want to see a 4th and long with the game on the line. No, thank you. I would rather not. Would you guys? Because I don't really know. No, I get it. Yeah. I'm sure that was a good pickup for y'all. I know you're a bit limited on cap space because of the Watson deal, but Steelers retired numbers sparingly. They just retired Franco Harris. Yeah. Dang, they just retired his number? Jeez Louise. You like it? Says Brent. We got to stop changing the game. It's getting ridiculous, says Brian. It would make the games more fun. Yep way, no way. All right, it's pretty split on that rule change. Oh, here's a bunch of rule changes. Well, here, let me show you this first. Oh, you can see what I'm seeing. I'm tripping. Protecting Russell Wilson was the focus of the offseason, and it started today. The pieces have been acquired. This is for the Broncos. Right tackle. Can the girls not scream at the top of their lungs? Jeez Louise, my girls are just screaming at the top of their lungs. All right. Right tackle Mike McGlinchey, Ben Powers, Chris Manhertz. Yep. Run game. Here's all the rule changes, dude. Or proposals. To allow kickers and punters to use any jersey number. Okay, that's a weird one. To permit a team to maintain possession of the ball after the score by substituting an offensive play, 4th and 20. To make an adjustment of the play clock following an instant replay reversal consistent with other timing rules. To expand the coach's challenge system to include personal fouls. Wow. To provide clubs more opportunities for a 3rd challenge. To expand the replay official's jurisdiction to allow for consultation regarding penalty assessment. Okay. I guess. Cool. To expand the replay's official's jurisdiction to allow for review on failed 4th down attempts. These are weird. These are some weird ones. To make fouls for roughing the passer called on the field subject to replay assist. or review by a coach's challenge. That's an interesting one. Review on coach's challenge. And then to expand the crackback prohibition to players who go in motion and go beyond the center to block. There you go. There's some of the proposed changes. That's kind of a lot. To allow the flogging of referee calls on crews on terrible calls, said Brent. Peyton equals no draft picks. And they made a lot of moves. But the Broncos gave up a lot of draft picks as it is. I mean, for Russell. Cole, you think Russell lost his job for the Broncos? Nah. You're talking about the Stidham signing? He's a backup. A backup for sure. Who's going to be the next guest on your show? I mean, I have something panned out with Kylie of Kingdom Cast. I think she's coming to the in-studio for a live stream end of March, maybe. But I don't have anybody else planned at the moment. I mean, I'm sure we'll get Carrington on here soon after we talk about or see some of these free agency moves. Or like once they become official on the 15th. Did anyone get signed? Yeah, Jawaan Taylor. Just one move. Nobody else yet. And I'm about to get off for dinner with the fam here in a couple minutes. Converting a 20-yard pass is easier than recovering an onside kick. Oh, that's 100% why they want that rule change, because an onside kick is basically impossible. It's not impossible, but it's very hard. Did Juju get re-signed by the Chiefs? No. There have been no receiver moves today at all. With concussion protocol becoming so prominent, backup QBs are becoming much more important. Yeah, no, that's good. You got to. What is KCC cap space? Oh, the Chiefs cap space? I don't know. It was 16. It was 16 million, but then they just signed Jawaan Taylor. So I have no idea. You should do a show with RGR? Yeah. Oh, I'm in talk with Dan Harms as well about doing something soon. Mm-hmm. Did Jadeveon Clowney re-sign with the Browns? No. Yep, some players wait to sign after the draft. Some agents hold their players out a little bit so they can see what the market's going to look like at their position. Brian Savage, it would be fun, but so would all the players trying to play with blindfolds on. Wait, what? Blindfolds? Yep, I don't think we're going to get any other big announcement before I get off for dinner. But this has been fun. I've been streaming like all day. Been a crazy day. Now, the Chiefs only really made one move, but it was still a fun day. And then we saw Wiley. He got signed to the Commanders. And we were creeping up on 100K. We were 1.5 thousand away. Cole, do you think that the Chiefs are going to pick up? Wait. No, they already signed him. Oh, Taylor Jawaan. Oh. No, sorry. I thought I read Taylor and just associated that with Jawaan Taylor. I haven't. No, I haven't covered it. I don't know how interested they would be in him now. At this point, I'll be curious to see if the Chiefs opt to pick up a veteran left tackle. I don't think it's going to be Taylor Jawaan, but I've been wrong plenty before. So with them picking up Taylor and hoping to convert him to left tackle, you could opt for a veteran left tackle and then still try to grab one in the draft and kind of see what happens. Brand with the 5, pending the specifics of the Taylor contract for this year. We have to be under the salary cap by 4 p.m. March 15th. So it may not see a big thing before then. Yeah, I mean, then you might see some restructures of contracts and some other movements. That's good info, bro. Thanks for the $5 bill. I'm checking Twitter one more time before rushing off. to see The Wizard of Oz, actually to eat dinner with the fam. Nothing. Well, we've streamed for like ever today, for like 5-6 hours. I don't even know how long actually, but thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm going to jump off and have dinner with the fam, and I'll keep my eyes on Twitter and see if the Chiefs make any other moves. If they do, be sure that I will make an update on the channel. And until next time, guys, maybe tomorrow morning, I might go live again. We'll see. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?
Yo, see y'all later, man. Hope you like my right tackle.